Welcome back to Chick Chatter.
Hey, girl.
You are listening to 101.1 The Fam. You can also find us on YouTube, the Odyssey app, Instagram, Facebook.
TikTok.
You can find us in a lot of TikTok. You can find us on a lot of places.
Wherever you get your podcast.
Say that again.
Wherever you get your podcast.
Wherever you get your podcast. So we are in our conversation with Dr. Christmas. We're finishing up our conversation rather, and we're chatting it up at this point. We've gotten a chance to know her story, see her vision and her future. We're grateful to you for being transparent with us and sharing with us. We're really grateful that you're here and we appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
We thank you, girl.
So before we move forward, Dr. Christmas, give us your contact information again. I know you did it at the beginning, but I also want to keep on bringing it up because listeners need to know. How do they contact you?
You can call or text at 757-947-4799, or you can email at FromBars2stars@gmail.com.
Okay, so as you all know, we are still in the election climate because we have a president-elect that will be getting inaugurated in August. He's currently doing all these appointments, and he actually wanted the recess something? He wanted them to go on recess.
Hold on, what's happening in August? What's happening in August?
I'm sorry, inauguration in not August. I'm sorry, January. I'm sorry. It's getting. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, he changing a whole bunch of stuff. I thought, hey, maybe
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I missed that news.
I'm glad y'all caught it because I'm tired. I'm tired. I apologize, y'all.
All right.
Let me get my eyes. Let me get it together. I'm sorry. Inauguration in January. I know that he was asking about a recess. He wanted Congress to go recess so he can automatically have all of his people get up that he wants appointed without it going through the process of confirmation. I did read some earlier that what is his name? Matt Gaetz.
Matt Gaetz.
He actually withdrew.
One for Attorney General. He did. Yep.
Yeah, I see he withdrew
from his nomination as Attorney General.
Right.
So what do you all think actually made that happen? Because I noticed yesterday, I don't know yesterday, but it was they were fighting so that he could not have his information be put out there, that report. They were fighting for that report not to be. Yep.
I think we have to know the basics of government.
Thank you.
The basics of this part of you becoming the president, you get to appoint a lot of people. So let's just say we appoint somebody in our regular life. I have this big company. I appoint for you to do X, Y, and Z. I appoint you to do X, Y, and Z. That don't mean you have the job. It don't work like that.
That's true.
Right.
So you get appointed, right? And then either you accept it or you don't. That's the first part.
Right.
Let's move on to the second phase. Now you got to go into the government, and you got to get voted in and confirmed. You get what I'm saying? So
Congress.
I'm not saying anything bad about that man who just said, I don't want to do it. You got to think, especially if he's an older man. Because everybody is digging up everything and digging and digging and digging. I don't even want to be caught up in that. I'm very secure with the job that I have now. I'm going to retire on top.
But he's not retirement age.
Don't matter.
I think he don't want his information.
We don't know what that man got going on in his life. He might just be lucky to have the job that he has now. What I don't want is that you appoint me, I get voted in, and then here come all my skeletons flying out my closet. All jobs ain't good jobs. Like Neil said, all money ain't good.
All money ain't good money. No, his stuff is already out there, so that's the problem. That's why he resigned. He resigned because the ethics committee he was under investigation. They was going to release the report, but they can't release it if he resigned. So he resigned, and that way because he's nominated to be the Attorney General, okay, but he still has to be confirmed.
And he
And
knew
so
that.
I
think
know
deep down he knew.
because all of these things are coming out about him, all these stories, because of all the
He's
investigations
jumping in
that
front
are
of them.
ongoing. He's like,
Yeah.
no, just pull my name because they're about to
Right.
drag that man through the mud.
They go, oh yes,
They
he
gonna
get in
drag
front of
him.
that confirmation with those
So that
confirmation
don't necessarily,
hearings.
like you said, mean that you have the job. It's
Right.
just, but what you were saying, Dion, is the president can call a recess so he can confirm the people that he's selecting.
Yeah, that's what he tried to be slick
without
to do.
Congress.
Is that really being slick though? Now I know I don't rock with them, but they take a recess around this time anyway.
But he can call one.
I'm saying, but don't they do that normally anyway?
They do that, but he can call one. Like, okay, recess, so I can confirm my appointments. Period.
Why should we be? We shouldn't even be.
But they didn't want. But even a lot of people, supporters on his side, did not want to do that because of the people that he is already identifying as his appointees. They felt like they needed more information on these people anyway. So they were not going to just take a recess.
A lot of people just not a fan of his anyway.
Correct.
So, how you feel about that, Dr. Chris?
I have no feeling.
She don't care about them people.
I don't, because
I ain't mad at
you. And everybody say, listen, I'm not a political person. I don't play the political game because I don't believe in politics. I think it's BS to the 9th degree. So with that said, I don't have any thought about it. I don't care. And then when it immediately affects me, then I'll raise my head.
Right.
But right now, it's not immediately affecting me.
So I want to go back to something that you said earlier.
Yes, ma'am.
When you talked about applying for ODU.
Yes, ma'am.
Feel bad about that.
Because I don't understand.
I never even knew they asked that.
I did not know. I guess I didn't realize that you have to check that on the application whether you're a felon or not.
Okay, so let me tell you this. Remember that. You don't have to check it.
Okay.
But I don't want to live a life of lies.
Right. Well, not that you have to check it. Right. But I didn't know that it was a question, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
That it's a question on the application.
I want to say this was some time ago. This is at the beginning of before I started my bachelor's journey. So this was right after I graduated. I graduated TCC in 2013. So this was in 2014. It's been 10 years. So they might well have changed it. But for me, I checked yes, because I was told to be honest. Right. Don't lead by deception.
Right. I agree.
But y'all know why if it was up there, we wouldn't know. We know the reason why, right? It didn't pertain to us. So even if I saw it, I probably would have skimmed. Do you have and let me go to the next question. That ain't even pertaining to me.
Right.
But just like with the
application out your man. You get what I'm saying?
Even like an application at work. You know how many jobs I applied for? I applied for Wendy's and Hardee's. This is me as a 35-year-old woman coming home. Walking into a fast food restaurant, seeing a 16-year-old mess up the church's money on the register, but you won't hire me because they can't count. They don't know how to do the change.
They don't know how to count.
They don't know how to do the church. Not
at all. They didn't mess up the church's money, but you won't hire me because I'm a felon.
Right.
Make that make sense.
Right.
We can't because it doesn't.
And you know what I say. We got to revisit it again now because we have a president that got 34 felons.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It just kind of seems unfair to me, though. And maybe I'm partial, but I feel like, remember what our disclaimer is. I ain't talking about the people that mess with the churn. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about people who went to prison. They have served their time. Right? That is what they went for. I did my crime. I'm going to serve my time. When I come out, are you still asking me if I'm a felon? Because technically I'm not. I was a felon between 1987 and 19.
I'm going to be a felon till I die. I'm going to be a felon till I die.
Unfortunately.
That's not fair.
It's unfortunate.
But see, the one thing that I did that people have not done, I put doctor. So they're going to see the doctor before they see the app.
Right.
I know that's right.
I like
How
that.
far you gonna go though?
I like that.
That's
on the
right.
T-shirt.
You gonna see the doctor before the F.
My doctor came after my F.
Yes.
Give me my money, girl. I want my
because even now I find that when I'm addressed as Dr. Christmas, I see so much respect, but you couldn't respect me as Terkeesa.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is you're still you're a person. You're still whether the doctor is in front of your name or not.
Right.
Unless you're a pedophile.
The minimum we can do is respect each other.
I mean, I'm sorry, I said it.
But I shouldn't have to put that in front of my name.
Right. Exactly. In order to be respected. You should be respected because you're a human. That's it.
But
you're gonna be respected.
So now even though I'm not worried about it because I'm secure in my work areas, but even if I were to put in an application, if I were to sign my paper, Dr. Christmas, you think they're gonna go in any further?
No.
I'm a doctor. She's a doctor.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dang.
So
yay, dang, not dang.
But unfortunately, that I think that they have, as of recently, I think they've taken that question off of the application.
As they should.
We're gonna do
but they need it on all applications, not just
every last one.
They need it for all the jobs.
Everybody, every organization in America needs to pull up their application for their company
and remove it.
Exactly.
Unless you are a pedophile.
And I agree with that. I agree with that.
And if it's still up there, I think we need to have that the answer will be
Ask
no.
your president.
Yes, but so is our president.
I thought you was finna say we going to March. I said no.
Right.
I was thinking about when she had said that a couple weeks ago.
And so is our president.
That part
of the United States. Add that into our president. Right. Yes, our president of the United States.
Because they want to know why. You don't need to know why. So is our president.
Exactly.
But spinning back to the ODU situation, I can't remember who said something about it, but yes, because I wanted the same thing. That's why I really didn't pick any under schools because I knew that I could get into ODU academic.
Right.
But when they asked the question again, I'm living an honest life. I checked there. I never once thought in a million years I have a 4.0 GPA that you would turn me down.
Right.
Make that make sense. I'm coming to you with a 4.0. But you worried about something that happened back in the 90s.
Right. Like
again, make that make sense.
Yeah, make that make sense. And when you write that book, I'm gonna go to their bookstore and promote it. She goes. And they
I have an idea.
We're gonna buy a tent at their tailgates, and I'm gonna sell that book.
Tawana, I have an idea. Every time y'all have a conversation, right? Just take notes. Take notes. Take notes.
Right.
Write the book. Let Dr. Christmas read it and approve it, and boom, put it out there.
Right. And then, but this is also to add to Kalita. To add to that, ask her to see some of her poetry.
Yes, thank you.
If only y'all know that mouth, that smart 4.0 Dr. Christmas mouth. We were in a whole text battle. And she was going toe for toe. You know what I'm saying? Just write the book. Like it's nothing.
You fighting over writing the book?
Like, girl, write the book.
She got a whole doctorate. You know she writing.
You done wrote
you ain't coming through that program without writing.
I know, because you got
that's why I don't want to write no more. I'm done.
Oh, okay. So this is the thing.
Storytelling. How about talk it and I'm gonna type it? Just talk it and I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So Radioland, we will be right back.